FMCG market in India is very competitive, and in this video we have taken India's top 4 FMCG companies: Hindustan Unilever, ITC, Britannia and Tata Consumer Products, and compared their financials. Right? Generally people compare their products, which product is better, which is not better, like that they will say. But today we have taken their annual report and compared their business performance, and we are sharing some of the interesting results. So come, let's get started. Hi there, this is Anant, your trusted lean manufacturing implementation partner, and today as a part of our benchmarking we have taken Indian FMCG sector and we have selected 4 companies: Hindustan Unilever, ITC, Britannia and Tata Consumer Products, and pitted them against each other. And come, let's get started. There are a lot of interesting ideas and interesting conclusions we can make from this video. First, let us look at the gross margins. The gross margins means the amount of direct costs which are involved in manufacturing the product, right? And gross margin talks about the operational performance of this company, right? The direct costs which are involved in manufacturing the product. And in this, the ITC's gross margin is higher, meaning their cost is very low. ITC is able to get 60.98% as gross margins. Hindustan Unilever at the second place with 51.49%. Britannia at 41% and Tata at 38%. Now let us look at the total expenses, that is the overall expenses of the company. In this category, Britannia and Tata has the highest total expenses, meaning Tata's total expenses is about 84.66%, Britannia's is about 82.5%, and HUL is about 77%. ITC has the lowest total expenses at 64.26%. Because of the low total expenses, ITC's net profit as a percentage is high compared to the other 3 companies. 27.73% as net profit for ITC. The next place goes to HUL, Hindustan Unilever, with 16.46%. Britannia's net profit is about 12.7% and Tata is about 9.60%. Now let us look at other costs which are not direct costs but as on the indirect cost. Right? Let us look at the employee cost first. Britannia has the least employee cost, meaning only 3.45% is spent for the employees as salaries and other categories. But if you look at ITC, the cost for employee is very high, 5.07% as employee cost. Tata is very close with 4.85% and Hindustan Unilever at 4.53%. Britannia is able to have the lowest employee cost in this particular category. Now let us look at the finance cost, meaning the amount which is paid as interest to the banks for the loan they have taken from the banks. Britannia is having highest in this category, 0.98%, whereas ITC is 0.06%, meaning very less debt. ITC doesn't have any loans or debt from any other sources. So the cost is very less, right? 0.98, which is close to 1%. This is very negligible. Though it is 1% on the net profit level, it is the number will be very high, right? So Britannia has the highest finance cost. Tata has the next level, 0.36%, and Hindustan Unilever, they were able to bring down the finance cost from 0.49 to 0.17%. Now let us look at the inventory cost. Hindustan Unilever and Britannia were able to maintain their inventories better, meaning at the year end they are able to have lowest inventory. So their inventory turnover will be high. At Hindustan Unilever at 5.84% and Britannia at 5.69%. Whereas ITC, if you see, their inventory turnover may be very less because their cost of inventory is very high. At the year end, they were having 14.85% of the stock as inventory. Similarly, Tata was having about 11.85% of the value as inventory. And when we look at the plant and maintenance cost against the revenue, ITC is spending about 1.06% for plant and maintenance, whereas Britannia is only spending 0.24% for plant and maintenance. Hindustan Unilever is somewhere in the middle with 0.33%. Tata does not give this number separately in their annual report, so we are not able to get that number. But if you look at ITC's plant and maintenance cost is almost 4 times of Britannia's cost. So this seems to be higher. We don't know, there may be multiple reasons. Maybe The ITC's machines will be old, so they are using more spares, or they are spending more effort and manpower on doing something like TPM, TQM activities. We are not very sure. These things are not explained well in their annual report, so we are able to only see the numbers here. Now let us look at the power and fuel, right? If you look at the power and fuel, Britannia is spending more on power and fuel cost, whereas Hindustan Unilever is spending very less. Britannia's number is 1.58%, which is increased from 1.26% to 1.58%. ITC is able to reduce the cost. That is from 1.65% in 22-23, they have reduced it to 1.47%. Hindustan Unilever, the cost has slightly increased from 0.54 to 0.62%. Again, Tata does not have this number separately in their annual report, so we are not able to get that number. The freight expenses, the amount spent for transporting the goods, right? Tata and Britannia are spending more money for freight expenses, 4.2% for Britannia and 4.11% for Tata. HUL is able to reduce this cost from 3.18%, they have brought it down to 3.12%. ITC's cost is the lowest. From 2.61, they brought it to 2.27% in the last year. Let us look at the advertisement spend as a percentage of their revenue. HUL's advertisement cost is very high compared to other companies. They are spending 10.38% on advertisements and other marketing related activity. ITC is the lowest, 1.93%. I think this is primarily due to a majority of the revenue comes from the cigarette category, so cigarettes cannot be advertised in India. So obviously the cost is going to be less. So maybe this is one of the reasons for ITC's low advertisement cost. Britannia is spending about 3.78% and Tata is spending about 6.08%. If you found this particular video interesting and you learned something today, please click the like button and also share this video with your friends and colleagues. You can also subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so that whenever we post a new video, you will get a notification. If you are interested in learning more about lean manufacturing and shop floor management, please feel free to check out our courses. There is a free course which is a 7-day program called Lean Champion course. There are other 2 courses which are just 999 rupees, which will give you in-depth content about lean manufacturing and shop floor management. There are many companies who are using this program as a induction training for their employees. If you are a business owner and you would like to conduct operations audit in your company, please feel free to contact us. We will do a 1-day audit of your operations. We'll spend time in your shop floor looking at the production, quality, maintenance, purchase, stores, and also the demand planning and your sales forecast planning, etc. And we will create a report which will give you a clear direction of what are the areas to work on and what are the ways to implement. So this 1-day activity, we call it as a pulse program. It's like a master health checkup for your operations. And if you are interested in implementing lean with your team itself through online programs, feel free to check out our Launchpad program. It's a 6-week program where we help your team to learn the basics and kickstart the lean implementation without the need of external consultants. So we will guide them online and they can start the implementation. A lot of companies they started and within 6 weeks they are able to see a lot of benefits. So if you are interested, please write to us. We will help you in doing these programs. Thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next video. See you. Bye bye.